Good. There we go.
All right.
Yeah, we are live and we are interviewing one of our favorite agents of all time. Just happens to be on our team. So, Ryne Yszenga. We met him at when we were all working at Keller Williams. Ryne, you were fairly new to the game, not doing a lot of business. Probably wondering if you were going to even stay in the business.
Yeah.
But I think you only had like one deal when we met you, and now you're doing over 12 million a year. So very excited to introduce Ryne Yszenga. Ryne, why don't you tell us a little bit about your story? You started with KW, joined our team. We're with EXP now. Let us have it.
Okay, cool. So I started in late 2013. Was all by myself. I had one deal. It was someone I knew from high school. Showed them probably 40 plus homes before we found the right one. So I clearly did not know what I was doing. But I also, during that process and after it, I was kind of thinking, what next? Because I was busy with them, but I had no idea where I was getting the next buyer or anything. So I started going to the Keller Williams training classes, just trying to find out what I need to do, because I was clueless. It was kind of funny. It's like in the second or third class. We had a little bit of a break, and Rodney comes in to the class. I had never seen him before. He just comes in and says, "Hey, if anybody is interested in, learning about real estate, wants to join a team, come talk to me in my office." He just threw his business cards on the table and walked out. I was kind of like, that's interesting. It's exactly what I'm looking for. I immediately went to his office, had talked to him about 5-10 minutes. He had me on the phones that day. And that's exactly what I was looking for. Someone to just throw me into the fire, because I wanted to, take that leap, but I didn't know where to jump pretty much. So I really liked how he was just very open to helping, and you just feel like I needed somebody to lean on. And he was that person. And, looking now 7 years later, no looking back. I'm with the man and Rodney. I always will be. I am committed to them. They're committed to me. And, nothing has been, I can't have no complaints. My life has changed completely.
That's awesome. I bet a lot of people can relate to that too, because I can remember being a new agent, even though it was like decades ago. And everybody welcomes you in, yeah, you're going to do great. We have this, we have that. But you're right. Sometimes it's that missing piece on which direction do I go? Where do I go first? Right. So yeah, yes. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. And you've made a great career for yourself and livelihood within our team structure. So maybe share a little bit about that piece, and then how your journey has played out, within a team structure.
Okay. Yeah. So our team and overall has just grown, and we've taken everything to the next level. I am, there's one other agent that's been in the team a little bit longer than me, but ever since, me and him have been the staples of the team. And I feel like, whether it's you guys or Nate, like we work together, we're committed to each other, and, we've had a lot of changes over the years, but when it's all worked out for the best. A lot of, we've been uncomfortable, we've been scared, but also excited, I feel like. And man, I have no idea where I would be with my life if I didn't join the team. I wouldn't be in real estate. I know that it's hard out there. But the support of the team is what has kept me into the business up until now, and will always keep me into the business, because you still have that camaraderie, but also you have the security of having a structure, and that's really hard to find in real estate.
Fun story. Not only did you learn real estate, but you kind of learned how to find a wife.
Yep. We joke around. This joke has been going on for years, but I am a full service real estate agent. That's for sure. I actually, so I started with you guys at the end of 2013. By the spring of 2014, I had a buyer, first time home buyer, young single mom, Avery, who is now my wife. We actually, and it all happened fast. By the end of 2014, we were engaged. Like you'll say, you just got to jump in, right?
You were headed in the right direction.
Yeah, but now we're looking later. I mean, we've we have two children, 2 dogs. I mean, that's another reason that's the biggest reason my life has changed, obviously. But it's funny how that works. I remember meeting her for the first time. She even makes fun of me because I had like ketchup I just finished lunch. I had ketchup on my shirt. And she's like, "Oh, wow, this guy's a mess."
Sounds about right. Ryne
Yep.
and food have a strong relationship.
Yes. We are committed to each other.
Yes,
For sure.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious. Yeah, I mean, and we were all at the wedding, so it is a very cool story. And yes, we do kid about it, but that's the piece that when we were sitting at your wedding, and that was years ago now. I just remember thinking, this is amazing. We're going to see these guys, their lives change, and it all kind of hit me right there. And it's been a roller coaster and a climb ever since. So yeah, that's awesome story.
Life changing. So we have everybody do a vision board. You put your goals and your dreams up there, and you've reached just about everything you've ever had on your vision board. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, actually, I have reached everything other than one thing. That's a long term, is a specific property. But yeah, whether it's my savings account, getting rid of debt, buying a house. I've bought 2 houses since I've been in real estate. That I was skeptical at first. Like, you just put it on a board and you see it and it happens. So, okay, but it did happen. And that's one thing that that's another thing Amanda and Rodney has really helped me with, is having an open mind and being open to all the possibilities of what I can achieve. I had very limited beliefs before. I had no idea I could do the things that I've accomplished. And whether it's, building relationships with my clients, my coworkers, my friends and family, I've taken all that to the whole new level because of the coaching you guys have helped me for. So I always thank you guys for that. I mean, I'm a totally different person now than I was 7 years ago.
Well, you do have to have an open mind and be open to that coaching, right? So I would say, back to you on that, of course, we're always going to provide that type of platform for everyone to be lifted up and grow, but you definitely have to be able to embrace that. So that's on you. Great job.
Yeah. And that's a struggle I see a lot when I talk to a lot of new agents, that whether it's coming to team or just people I'm working with, they're kind of set in their ways, or they're afraid to jump in. But you got to just be vulnerable to coaching, really. I mean, and when you see, your peers having success, you want to learn from that, but you got to make a lot of difficult changes in order to take those strides for improvement. So yeah, that's one thing that I always suggest, really harp on new agents, is to just listen and learn and execute. That's the hardest thing. You can listen and hearing people, but to actually execute and take those steps forward is a whole new story. It's really tough.
And we've actually seen you grown you've grown from being coached to actually coaching and taking a leadership role. So tell me how things have changed from we were with Keller Williams, we went to EXP. What difference has that made in your life? Because I see you coaching other agents now, and agents that you're actually bringing in. Yeah.
So actually, to backtrack a little bit, one of the big hurdles I've had in my real estate career is working through the peaks and valleys. I'll get a really busy June where I'm doing 8 to 10 deals, but then I'm spending so much time on those deals that the next month is tough. So that's where I might not have any deals. I've learned to really level that out over the years, but still not to where I've always wanted to. And EXP has helped me with that, with creating that passive income. So now I can take a step back and not have to worry about, hitting a certain amount of numbers. And also I can help other agents as well. I have more time because I know I've got this passive income on the side. So I've been able to help agents on our team, even other agents, really through my experience and getting through those pitfalls of just getting started. Because on our team, we have lots of leads, but you got to be able to manage those leads. And it's all about consistency, really. But it's just like when you get started in real estate on your own, it's like, where do I go from here? Who do I call today? Who do I call tomorrow? So that's what I like doing, is helping the new guys and girls to where, they're calling me at night, in the morning, just dealing with specific clients, and I've been there with them. And so I like teaching them, and they go to you guys for a lot of help, but they like to hear, they want to hear from another agent too, who's out there showing homes. But that is really been a revelation for me. I really love helping others. It's fun, and also to see them grow, to pen deals and get them excited to where they're making some good money, building good relationships. That's just another just point of life changing for me is helping others. And I never really thought about that beforehand. I was worried about helping myself, but now I can give, and it gives me back. It gives back to me more than I'm helping them, really.
Yeah, and I can remember a coaching not too long ago. Ryne was like, I just need something different. I need a change. And he wasn't thinking along these lines like he just said. So, I think when you help others in life, then you're the one that grows, just like Ryne said. So think about that. If you're feeling stuck, reach out and help somebody. Or if you're somebody that needs help, reach out to Ryne. I mean, honestly, he is in the trenches. He is with buyers every day, works with some sellers. So he's in the trenches, reach out to him and he can absolutely help. But I love that the growth that we're seeing in you now as a leader. And I think this will even launch you into another level of your career that maybe you can't even think big enough for yet. So that's exciting to see.
It's a whole nother level from before, because before I was thinking, okay, what can I achieve for myself? And I had those limited beliefs, but you've helped me open my mind. Now I'm in a whole nother playing field. I never thought I'd be training others or being the person that, the first person that these agents are calling. And I sit back and think about that. I'm like, wow, just thinking about 7 years ago, I was that person. I was calling them 7, 8 times before noon with, crisis happenings. And now, since I've been through it all, I just like it's not hard. You're sharing experience. And that's a big thing about real estate. It's all about experience, relationship building. It's fun. Like I like being there with the guys and just, working to help each other. We all, I'm there for them, but they're helping me as well. So we're a team, and it's solid.
Yeah, in a true sense. I always compare our team and the culture to like a sports team, because we do have each other's back, and I feel like that is special. That's unique, and that's all you guys. I mean, it's 100% you guys. So love hearing that. And then our clients are better for that, right? So then that offers so much more world-class service to our clients, and then being able to bounce off and brainstorm and help each other through that. So yeah, that's you guys completely. Love it.
Yeah, because we're able to offer to our clients, I'm not the only one working for you. I have a whole team behind me working for you. And a lot of people don't really understand that, but when they go through the process, we just make it all streamlined, make it easy for our clients. So that's, our team is just, in my opinion, like none other.
Yeah. Love it. I know Diana likes hearing that. Diana's our executive assistant and our transaction coordinator. So she's the best of all the transactions and with the clients.
Yes.
And you're even helping one of your former teammates and one of your best friends you went to high school. You actually played baseball with, right?
Yep. Corey Webb.
Yes. And we'll be interviewing him soon. But he is really learning from you. You've taken a leadership role. Obviously, the EXP revenue share plays into that too. But how good is it to help a friend out and actually see them succeed and go through the same things that you kind of went through, and you've got your experience to share with them.
So, that's funny because he had a lot of the experiences before he got in real estate than I did. Had multiple jobs, nothing that he felt like was a career, wasn't really succeeding. And I talked to him a few months before he joined, like, hey, this is the good, the bad, the ugly. And he was all committed. He wanted it. He wanted to find something where his hard work would, pay off in his compensation, not just, be paid on an hourly basis. But he has grown tremendously. I've known him since I was in 5th or 6th grade. So see him follow my footsteps is really cool. It's kind of like me putting myself in your guys' shoes and seeing you guys see my growth, and I'm seeing kind of his growth. And he's definitely progressing in the last year big time. So just barely over a year he's been in it.
Yeah, I love that, paying it forward. Yeah, and he's doing a great job. Actually, just had coaching with him earlier. So yeah, we'll definitely get him interviewed soon. And being in a year and a few months, so that's always good to hear from somebody newer too. So yeah, that is to come your way for sure. So as far as EXP is concerned, Ryne, maybe speak to someone who's newer to EXP. We've been in about 3 years now, and how that has leveraged our team, and then you specifically with some of the technology. and the network within EXP.
Yes, for sure. The technology is amazing. And again, another thing I was kind of hesitant on, like to go to like this world and ask for help, like this isn't even going to work. But when we actually do it, it's actually easier than walking down the office, other than an office to ask somebody. Like it's crazy. But what I love about EXP is that it has allowed me to, have an opportunity of some passive income, an exit strategy down the road. In real estate, you don't have a 401k, you don't have, you make a deal and then, that's it. Like what's next? So with EXP, we can build for the long term. Like to have a retirement, I don't want to sell 40, 50 homes for the next 30 years. I want to be able to branch out. And that's what allows us to do. I can help others. Like help other agents on our team. And, whether it's through revenue share, the stock comp, that has definitely changed me, directly. Just the growth and the continued growth. It's a nest egg I have. And without that, no, without EXP, we would not have anything like that. I'd just be worried about my next deal. Where am I getting my next deal next month? But it's a game changer. It really is, and a life changer.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I love that, everyone hearing that from your perspective, because, Rodney and I had said to you all in the beginning when we were like, hey, we're 90% there. This is what we want to do. This is an opportunity that puts us all on the same playing field. One, which is awesome with the ownership. And two, it's bigger than anything Rodney and Amanda could offer you. And that's what I love seeing, is you guys actually taking advantage of this opportunity just the same as us. And that does make it truly fun. And that financial alignment, it is one team, one dream. And I just wish people could experience that, right? Because it's really nothing like it.
And you really don't see it until you experience it. Like, it's not really fully believable really until you see it. But there's 50,000 plus agents, but they all really are on one team. Like everyone's working, throughout the entire globe. It's craziness. I love it.
Yeah. Well, that's great. So the market today, maybe just a little advice to some buyers out there, that might be putting offers in. I know you worked with a couple this year, just a few, that maybe didn't get their first home. Just a quick little piece of advice to buyers out there as well, working in this market and maybe giving them a little piece of how to hang in there.
And 3 words: keep it going. We're writing here's a big difference between now and when I first started. My first client, I showed 40 plus homes before they found the right one. Now I might have to write 40 plus offers for one. No, it's usually, multiple offers. You find a house and you got to jump on it because it's craziness out there. But you just gotta stay positive. Like that's what I'm telling them. That's when the relationship building comes in, and just being that backbone for my buyer. If they're getting frustrated, call me. We can talk through it. But I had plenty of buyers lose out on their dream home, but the next dream home's coming right back up, and we're seeing more and more listings hit the market. It's tough because first, like whether I'm talking to a buyer or an agent, it's a total flip from when I first started, but it really is the same thing. It's just it can be a marathon. You just got to stick to it, just like anything. And when I see people want to take a break, like I understand the frustration, but my biggest advice would be just to keep going. And I've had plenty of success stories recently to where they've lost out on multiple homes, but then they finally got one, and actually it was their favorite home. Like if it's all meant to be, it'll work out.
Yeah, happens for a reason. Yeah, for sure. I like that. Keep it going. That's true. Just that forward progress and stay engaged, right? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And structuring those offers. I know you guys are great at structuring offers so that, you are getting them their best foot forward, so to say. All right. So Rodney, did you have anything else you wanted to ask?
No, I would just say, hey, that keep on being an advisor to your clients. That's what people are looking for. You've got the right mindset. You've got the right heart, a teacher's heart. One of my favorite quotes from Zig Ziglar is you get everything you want by helping other people realize their dreams, get what they want. So, or something like that. He probably didn't say those exact words, but that's one of the best quotes or favorite. And you just realize that you get out of the universe what you put back in. I think you're definitely on the right path. You're giving. You got a giving heart. You're a teacher, and we're excited to have you on our team. And have been for forever. And we're glad we're partners, business partners with you. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. And I would say just to everybody watching is to keep watching, because our team, EXP Herd Real Estate Team, we're always going to be growing. You know, next time you hear from us, we're going to be doing something on a whole nother level. And that's what's exciting about being with us, because we're always adapting, enhancing, and getting better. And
we just entered Spain.
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
the Herd Real Estate Team, the EXP in Spain.
Jessica has an agent in Spain. That's just
Yeah. Global network. I love it. All right. Well, thanks, Ryne. I appreciate your time. We do. I know that you probably resonated with a lot of agents that are out there. And if somebody wants to get a hold of you, what's the quickest way? I'll also put it in the comments for this post, but what's the quickest way for somebody to get a hold of you?
I'd say call or text me, 317-605-1691. Maybe just shoot me a text with the time you want to talk. I'm here for, anything, whether it's, you think about real estate, or if you are in real estate, you don't want to make a move, you just have the questions, you need someone to lean on. I'm there. I'm happy to help. So just don't hesitate. Even if you want to shoot me a text, say, hey, great interview, give me a little bit of a thumbs up. That'd be great.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Feedback is good. No,
yeah, I love feedback.
Great job. Such value added today. We appreciate it. And we will catch you soon. Everybody connect with Ryne, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.